last year, and where when you look back now, you wish you would have had something back?
I was just tentative. It was tough getting thrown in. I mean, you're a freshman and you're also getting thrown in like 2-play bursts or 1-play bursts, so it's hard to get a feel for the game. There were a couple games where I got the feel, and that's really when I thought I played well. But I think now that I've gotten a lot more reps and our defensive scheme is a lot different this year. It's more D-line driven. I think I'm a lot able to play faster.
Nick, how much last year was there any apprehension, or did you think about your knee at all? I mean, how much was that a factor in?
No, my knee wasn't a factor.
Okay, and second of all, now that you have a second, go at it, how much more complete of a player do you think? I mean, I think people have this grand vision of what you're going to be. How would you describe what you anticipate you have for yourself? Like, what are your personal goals? What do you think is a realistic thing for you in terms of production?
I mean, we'll see what the stats are like, but I think as a unit, it's just going to be like a tag team. I think every single one of us has gotten better, even the older guys, and it's just going to be a unit that is going to tire guys out. I mean, they're going to get the ball off a lot. We might not get as many stats as people think we will, but we're going to be coming.
You said you guys were more defensive line driven this year. What was different last year? Why wasn't it like that last year?
Just the scheme. Coach Fickle, obviously a linebacker coach. We kind of set up all the plays for the linebackers to make, and now it's us pinning our ears back and going instead of sitting at the line and waiting.
Was that frustrating last year to play like that?
It was definitely frustrating. Just being tight on the tackle, not like on first and second down. It's tough to get past rush because you're so tight, anticipating run.
Nick, Joey told me that you last year you'd send film of your practice reps, and I don't know if it was the days that you were proud of them or that you wanted feedback. How did you decide which days you wanted to send that to your brother?
I mean, this spring, my pass rush was going crazy, so I just kept sending him clips, and I thought I was starting to look like him. So I was just sending him some clips, and he was pretty impressed. So it was funny. Now he's sending me stuff from his camp. He's dominating too. So
was that like a warning that you were coming for his sack totals, or because you wanted him to?
Yeah, I was letting him know that I was developing pretty well, pretty fast.
What are you seeing from him then? Is that an everyday thing for you guys to keep tabs on each other and what you're doing each day?
Yeah, pretty much. It was tough during this camp just because we're so busy. I'm here from 6 a.m. to 9, so my off time I was trying to get to sleep, but whenever I could, I would send them some good clips.
Nick, how competitive is this to play on this line? You go 8-10 deep, right?
Yeah, it's every day. I mean, you can't take a day off because, I mean, Coach J will get on you. He's expecting, I mean, the whole country's expecting us to be one of the best units. So if you take a day off, Coach J, the mood in the D-line room gets pretty dark, and it's not fun. It's a lot better day when we go hard and have a good day.
He's happier.
Yeah, it makes him a lot happier.
The expectations from the fans that they expect the world of you, is that something you like, or do you kind of not like these big expectations on you personally?
I mean, I'm excited to just go play. I mean, either way, I'm going to play, and I believe I'm going to play well after all this practice I've gotten through spring and now, so I'm not worried really.
A guy like Chase Young, maybe most schools he'd be starting. Here he's maybe third team. What do you expect from a guy like Chase Young this year?
I think he'll be able to get some plays. I mean, it'll be tough. It was tough for me last year to get plays, and now that I'm here and Coop's here, and obviously the other three guys, it's going to be tough for him. But I mean, next year when everybody leaves, he'll have his shot.
Nick, what are a couple of tips that your brother's giving you over, like you said, when y'all communicated, especially in this preseason, that have stuck with you?
Tips, I mean,
Bosa insiders, I guess.
Just every day looking for something to get better at. Not just going through every day just to get through practice. Just finding one thing in particular each day to work on.
And day one to day to now, whatever the day this is, 18, 19, what is something you know you've gotten better at that you needed to?
I think this camp, I've really gotten better at just playing faster in my run reads. So I see things quicker, so I could react faster.
Two more
and that's
questions for
gonna allow
Nick
me to play faster.
And how often do you line up on the edge? How often do you line up inside? I mean, do you
This year I'll be a lot more on the edge.
yeah.
Especially in pass rush downs, but I'll get thrown inside sometimes, maybe when there's a weak guard or something.
But yeah, I was gonna say, do you literally have to like flip in your brain? You know, I mean,
It's really not that different. I mean, if you play inside like you do outside, you play better because you're getting off the ball faster. If you're tentative and you're slow getting off the ball inside because the space is tighter, then you won't get as much movement.
yeah. Hey, one last thing, at the spring, I think it was the spring drills or wherever, you had a big crowd around you for autographs. Can't remember when that, you know, but and I asked one of the girls there, I go, well, what's the attraction? And she said, you're a Bosa. And I'm just wondering, what does that mean to you? I mean, the fact that y'all sort of have a reputation or a name here now.
It's pretty cool. I'm starting to realize it and see it, but I mean, I still have a lot of work to do to keep the reputation going. So, I mean, once I do my part, then I'll really enjoy it.